Welcome back. Today we're diving into quantitative data analysis. We'll break down data on how much time 32 students spend listening to their favorite streaming service. We'll create dot plots, histograms, stem plots, and calculate one variable statistics and describe distributions using SOC-V, which means shape, outlier, center, and variability. Don't forget to grab the companion worksheet from the comments below to follow along. First, let's create a dot plot. To do this, draw a number line covering the range from 0 to 6 hours. Place a dot above the line for each student's listening time. Stack the dots if more than one student has the same listening time. Remember to include a title. Now, let's create a histogram. Use 1 hour intervals from 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and so on. This will help us visualize how many students fall into each category. To create the histogram, you're going to want to count the number of students that listen between the intervals. So how many students' hours of listening per day fell between 0 and 1 hours? How many fell between 1 and just below 2 hours? And so on. You count them up and create the bars respectively. If you're liking this video, please like and subscribe. Let's calculate the 5-number summary and key statistics. With your calculator, remember you're going to want to enter the data into L1 and then run one variable statistics. When we do that, we can see that we get a mean of 3.117 hours and a standard deviation of 1.786 hours. And when we scroll down, we can see our 5-number summary. We have a minimum of 0.77 hours, a Q1 of 1.49 hours, a median of 2.535 hours, a Q3 of 4.845 hours, and a maximum of 5.99 hours. We can then draw our box plot from the 5-number summary. Remember that the minimum is at the lower line, Q1 is at the lower box portion, the median is at the middle line of the box, and the Q3 is at the upper bound of the box. The max is at the highest value. Also note that the max and the min wouldn't be drawn exactly like this if we did have outliers, which we don't in this particular data set. You can then put the values of the max, Q1, median, and Q3 onto the plot to make it extremely clear where those values are. So in our example, 25% of our data is at 1.49 and below. 50% of our data is at 2.54 hours listening to music per day or below. 75% of students listen to 4.85 hours or below per day, and 100% of the students listen to 5.99 hours or less per day. We can describe our distribution using our acronym SOC-V plus context. The shape of the distribution is slightly skewed right. We don't have any formal outliers in this data set. The median number of hours that students listen to their favorite streaming service is 2.535 hours per day, and our variability would be 3.355 hours for the IQR. Remember that if we have a skewed right data set, we would like to use the median and the IQR to describe center and variability respectively. If our data set was roughly symmetric, we would want to use the mean and the standard deviation. If you're finding this helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe for more AP Statistics tutorials. Stay curious, keep questioning, and remember, in statistics, patterns emerge when you look beyond the surface of the numbers.